Okay, I have got to show you this. Here is what Jesus does when we doubt. Get this, you're going to get blown away. In Matthew 11, John the Baptist is in prison and he sends his disciples to Jesus and says, he wants his disciples to ask Jesus, "Are you the one who is to come, or shall we look for another?" And Jesus isn't offended by this. He answers. So this is what Jesus does. He answers our questions. He isn't offended. And he actually says, "And blessed is the one who is not offended by me." I'm not offended by you. Don't be offended by me either. And then what Jesus says about John is that there is no other greater person born of a woman than him. So John the Baptist is in prison and he's doubting Jesus. And yet Jesus then goes on and preaches and starts bragging about him. Not only does he start bragging about him, he confirms John the Baptist's calling. Because I just wonder if John was sitting there in prison, you have to wonder if he was questioning his calling. Like, was I really the one preparing the way for Jesus? Why am I sitting here in prison? And also, before this, Jesus had just sent out 12 disciples to cast out unclean spirits and to heal the sick. Jesus gave 12 other people his authority. That's confusing. When it was Jesus who was prophesied over the Messiah, they thought like one person was going to come and do this amazing, all the things that Jesus did. But Jesus then goes and gives 12 other people his authority to do what the Messiah was supposed to be doing. That's confusing. So I wonder if John, it says, when John heard in prison about the deeds of the Christ, he sent word by his disciples. This is why he's sending the word, because he heard about this. And he's like, "What is happening? Are you the one to come, or should we look towards one of your disciples? Like, am I in prison because I'm preparing the way, or is somebody else preparing the way for another Christ? Like, what is happening here?" And Jesus isn't offended by this. He brags about John the Baptist. And then he even goes on and confirms his calling. "For all the prophets of the law prophesied until John. If you are willing to accept it, he is Elijah. He who has ears, let him hear." So not only does Jesus brag about you when you doubt, but he is confirming your calling. Bless you guys.